Alaska is a land of many peoples, abundant with resources and wildlife. We have months of daylight and months of darkness. But the greatest darkness is our need for Jesus. As I look into the village and I see the need, an emptiness needs to be filled. And there's people out here who are lonely and lost and looking for a source of happiness. But they never find that happiness because they look into drugs and alcohol, and depression comes.
I remember growing up in the village and seeing just the different trauma that even people my own age would go through. And I remember thinking, even at that age, like, this is not right. This should not be happening.
This hurts because many of my people who are drowning in sin and darkness and need light.
Alaska needs laborers. We need people that are willing to go to the villages, go to these dark places to shine the light of Jesus and be able to walk alongside people and bring them from pain to purpose, to disciple them, to help them realize that God has a call and a destiny on their life.
The way I got saved and my family got saved was a missionary came to the village. Our village has seen the light, but there's so many villages that need the light of Jesus.
They're sitting in darkness and they're bound in addiction, and you've got families and youth that are broken up and they're not with their family. But when they start to see the light come in and they start to see the love of Jesus shown, what hope that brings inside of people's hearts.
Therefore, come.
Are you ready to come? Are you ready to go to be planted in the villages of Alaska? Are you ready to say yes?
God's calling you.
40 years ago, I heard that there are over 100 villages in Alaska with no gospel witness. It was then that I responded to the call of God, and so we came. We came in search of spiritual gold. Alaska is a great state, but the reality is Alaska has people who do not know Jesus, and all these years later, we are still saying that there are 100 villages in Alaska that have no gospel witness.
Come to Alaska.
Are you ready to come and pour into some people in Alaska and be a part of what God's going to do?
Come into the land and share the gospel. And that's you.